I think there's a number of reasons why practitioners of optics, physicists, people who work in the field of optics should attend FiO, particularly for people who are young. And the reason for this is, I remember personally, FiO was one of the first conferences that I attended when I was a young graduate student. And I was working on my project, and I thought this was a really interesting project. And then I went to FiO and realized that there were thousands of interesting projects that were really great. It really opened my eyes to the whole field of optics, and that was really a wonderful thing. And I think that students, postdocs, even undergraduates who come, all right, will really enjoy that. The other thing I think that's very important is because of the nature of FiO, because it's a world-leading conference in optics, world-leading experts in optics and physics are there. So you can come and you can interact, because the conference is not very big. There's about 1,000 people. You can interact with Nobel laureates. We're actually having a Nobel laureate give a plenary session. So it's a really, really good opportunity to be exposed to a lot of new and emerging things happening in optics. FiO provides a number of valuable venues for networking for, again, not just young people, but also mid-career people and really established people in the field. Let me just give you some examples. First of all, we have the Minorities and Women in OSA breakfast. This is an opportunity, as the name says, for minorities and women to get together and network. This is really, really valuable. Second of all, there are student chapters. So many, many universities have OSA student chapters. Many of those universities send their students and the student chapters to come, and it gives the students an opportunity to interact and exchange ideas with other student chapters to sort of see how those students got going and how OSA has really taken off in their universities. That's very, very exciting. Another way of actually networking is through poster sessions. So when you go to a talk, of course, there's a limited opportunity for exchange, but when you go to a poster session, you can meet people, you can talk to them personally. There's a really, really valuable communication tool there that people can take advantage of. Finally, one of the things that I think is really important is the exhibits. So FiO has a really, really cool slate of exhibits that you can go and see. So new products that come out, and actually that's another way of networking, because you can interact with commercial technologies and companies.